Hey, it's BrickTsar. Hey, it's BrickTsar. Hey, it's BrickTsar. Hey, whoa, which emotion do you want me to express today? How about Buster Keaton? It's time for. I'm very glad to be here. That's enough of that. BrickTsar Answer Thingy, where you ask the questions and I answer them when I get around to it, which is right now. I'm going to answer a few questions. I was actually rendering a video and I was reading through my comments, and one of the first comments I came to was from Kevin F. And then when I was reading the comments on the video he posted that on, there was also another comment that related to yours. So I'm going to start with yours. And Kevin F., where'd it go? It was about bricks. Oh, yeah. He said, I know you've been doing on videos on how to clean Lego. I have a question. He just can't find it. It says, most of the old Lego from when I was a kid is scratched, and all of it is an extremely flat finish. It doesn't have that luster that new Lego has. He says, for lack of a better word, he says, has the shine worn off, or were the old bricks just not as glossy as the new ones? The really old bricks were glossy. I think the newer bricks are glossier. I have opened a few sets that were older, that were sealed, like the from the mid 70s, and they weren't quite as shiny. I don't know if that has to do with the age. I don't remember in my mind. I don't think they had quite the luster though that they have now back in the 70s. Pretty much from the 80s on up, they are always shiny. I think that's my opinion. I don't really know for sure, but I think the scratching does cause them to not look as shiny. But I think more so if you just took a brand new brick right out of the box from 1975 and compared it to one brand new out of the box 2014, I think there would be a difference there. All right, and this is the question that really got me. He says, do you keep bricks that are scratched, or do you throw them away? Throw them away? Do I throw them away? Oh, I can't believe he said that. These are my scratched, dent, broken, damaged, cracked, painted, glued, and otherwise damaged Lego. Broken train rail. A base plate that's broken half. A base plate that's broken half has paint on it and somebody tried to glue. A minifigure that Lego fused to a magnet. A ball tube that got broke in shipment. A base plate that broke. A jumbo brick that's broke. A fence that got bent, or a gate that got bent. A flag that the clips broke off. That's why the clips are thick now. A minifigure that somebody's dog gnawed on. A very rare trans clear cover for a battery box that's broken. It's a garage from the 60s. Train rails that are broken. Gears that are broken. More plates that are broken. Why is this in here? It's cracked. A UFO plate that's cracked. Glue. I found this in a parking lot. Car drove over it. I actually did a video where I got this a long time ago. So do I throw Lego away? If I ever did in the past, I don't now. That is called the Boneyard. That's my Lego Boneyard. I keep every Lego piece. When I get a lot and it's got a bunch of broken pieces in it or anything, I throw them in there. Anything that can't be cleaned, I put in there. Now, as far as like scratched, I don't put just simply scratched in there. I do keep those. But I do try to, when I make a set for myself, I use the better bricks, the ones that look a little better. But I love that question. And that ties in with one from the Brew Crew, if I can find it. He asked a similar question. Where did it go? Where did it go? But yeah, I don't throw away any of those Lego pieces. So I guess I should ask some questions while I'm looking for Brew. Answer some questions while I'm waiting on the. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I'm on the wrong video. There we go. All right. Christopher Z. Are you excited about the Ghostbuster set that is coming? No. Brew Crew, here it is. What is the most common Lego piece you receive broken? Can we see your Boneyard for broken Lego pieces? The Brew Crew knew I had the Boneyard. That's why I liked this question. So you've seen, I'll show it again. But it's just a bunch of pieces. Some of them old. But that is the Boneyard. The most common piece is the vintage stuff. I think these base plates. I have probably more of these. You know, plates in general seem to break. Like the ends of the plates will break off like this. So that's very common. So either base plates or plates. These 10 by 20 base plates are probably the most common piece by type of piece, but any base plate in general. That seems to be the most common piece to break. I think that's what you were asking. What is the most common piece you receive broken? Because I don't usually get them broken from Lego, but when I buy a used lot, it's going to be those, the base plates, and then the plates in general. YM Perry 94. What is the most expensive set you ever purchased, and how much was it? From like manufacturer's suggested retail price, probably $240, which I think that actually, the Grand Carousel, I can't remember how much I paid for it. Yeah, I know I got it less than the manufacturer's suggested retail price. I got Tower Bridge for less than the manufacturer's suggested retail price. I don't think I've ever paid more than that for a new set. No, I don't think I have. I may be wrong. Used is different. The most I ever paid for a set is Statue of Liberty, which was a lot. All right. Brick Motion. What would you like to see next of the Lego? What would you like to see next of Lego made into a movie? Oh, that's an interesting question. I don't know if some of the themes, like I don't think you can make a movie out of Lego Train. I think they got to start with the idea and go from there. Because I know I've heard they've talking about doing like a Ninjago movie. I wouldn't be interested in seeing that. I wouldn't be interested in seeing Chima. I wouldn't be interested in seeing Bionicle. I don't think anybody wanted to see Bionicle because I don't think anybody, I mean, it went right to DVD or I don't know. So I don't know. I don't think you can take just a theme and make it into a movie. It's got to be based on something like what the Lego movie was, just stuff in general. Brick Guy, why do white Lego bricks turn into a yellowish color? That is ultraviolet radiation from light. Sun bleaches white, in particular, blues, grays, but that's the ultraviolet light that is in fluorescent bulbs and incandescent bulbs and sunlight. That's why I would recommend using LED light. Is there any way of getting them back to normal white color? Yes. I'm working on that. I think there is a way of doing that, and it's using industrial strength hydrogen peroxide and some other chemicals. Ultimate Lego Master, what is your favorite and your least favorite train set? I like the Horizon Express. I don't like the Mr. Freeze train, set 4561. I I think those are my correct answers on that. I think I've said that before on the Horizon Express. There are some good ones, but pretty sure the set 4561 is my least favorite. Have you seen the new DUPLO set, Creative Play, Creative Animals? I have it. Any chance for a review? I think I have it. I've gotten so many lately with the animals in them. Let me write that down. Creative Play 10573. I will see if I got it, Francis Cermak. He's one that asked that, and I will review it. I have about 20 DUPLO sets I haven't reviewed yet. I'm a little behind. Lego Buff Productions. What is the best way to start a Lego city with a city set? I guess like a house. I would start with a house. All right. There were so many questions. Oh, here's one I wanted to answer. BrickLogic Studios. Hey, man. He said, what is the largest Bricklink order you have gotten? How many pieces and lots were contained? Now, I don't want to go through all my records. I've gotten lots that are orders that were like 1,400 pieces. I don't think I've ever got one over 2,000 pieces. But one of them was like 200 lots, and that was one of the hardest to pull. That's a lot of lots. And those are the most annoying to pull if it's one of this piece, two of this piece. I like the lots where it's everything in the drawer. That's why I like Lego for Chris. He usually buys everything in the drawer. And it makes it easier. But I've had that. That's the biggest as far as like piece is like around 1,500 pieces and around 200 lots. Man, yeah, so good question. Adam Sponge asked, do you put all your collection on Brickset? He's got his, and he's got some pretty cool stuff on his. I started putting more on there because usually I just do a review and I put it on Brickset, so not everything that I own is on Brickset yet. Eventually it will be. All right, Brick Adjuster. How do you deal with the inevitable dust problem with Lego sets that are on display? Aside from not displaying, so you answered my question. It's like I just don't display them anymore because basically he talked about putting them in a clear glass case. Is there a special spray or compressed air? The dust is really just not a problem. It's just the problem is cleaning it without breaking the set apart. But the dust comes right off with water. I would use just like a spray bottle with water or something, because it'll eventually dry. He talked about you even maybe using a feather duster. That's probably would work, but it wipes right off. You could just get some kind of cloth that can get between the studs, which is a pain. But water is the best thing, I think. So anyway, Lego Stop Motionist. Hey man, you're in my featured list. I need to change the name of my featured list. He asked, do you like Lego planes? Do you mean the planes based on the movie planes, or do you mean airplanes? Oh wait, he says since the pieces are too big. Well, that could be either one. That's DUPLO. I think you mean like the big airport airplanes. I got finally got the airport from last year. I haven't built it yet. Once we get the city going back here, I may build it. So I don't really know. I know I don't like those big pieces. I've had a lot of them that I've gotten used lots. They get scratched real easy. I'm not a big fan of those nose pieces and tail pieces. So I guess not. I was about to call you Brick Adjuster, Lego Stop Motionist. So that's this episode of Bet. Primarily, the Boneyard got me excited to do this. So I don't throw any Lego away, and I've been doing that for a number of years. I used to throw them away a long time ago, but pretty much once I started buying more bulk lots, I was getting so many of them, I said, I might have a use for this. It could be the garbage dump on the edge of the city, and the box just got more and more full. I was actually in a smaller box, then I got a bigger box, and now I'm in this larger box. I'll eventually need a bigger container because almost every used lot I get has broken pieces. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep the questions coming. I know some questions were asked on other videos. Don't give up. Thanks.